Black History Month doesn't mean enough to blacks in general. I'm concerned, and as I said, I watch PBS a lot, and they've been sponsoring a lot of black history lately, which is something we don't teach, we don't learn, and don't seem to be interested in. And when I say us, I say our younger generation. And I could be wrong because I deal with a lot of elderly and people of my age. And people of my age are strongly rooted in black history and how blacks got to where we are today, how they got to where they are, how I got to where I am, how I'm able to stand here as a black and feel almost prosperous. But it took a struggle to get here, and I appreciate that struggle.
Do you think people today appreciate that?
The ones that I have been running into, no. The youth of America doesn't seem to appreciate. They don't seem to be, I won't say they don't appreciate, they're not aware.
Why not?
There's a big gap between my generation and the generations that are coming up that are going to run this country and run the world. And they don't have the background information about blacks and the struggle and the country's struggle, but who helped make this country and how important the blacks were to the struggle.
What about achievements?
Achievements. I worked for 36 years for a company, and when I came along, people were interested in people. People knew people. They worked for people. Today, it seems to be everyone for themselves, and not so much for the cause, for us. And the longer you live, the more you see, the more change comes about. And I'm not happy with the change as far as us not sticking together, us not being important, wanting us to do better instead of just them to do better, individually.
Can you point to a black institution in Baltimore that has gone by the wayside?
Sojourner Douglas. Right at the moment, they're in financial straits. Why? Because we don't support them the way we should.
What about Providence Hospital?
Providence Hospital? I haven't heard that word in a long, long time. I grew up in the era where Providence was the only hospital we could go to. Where is it now? I don't even know. Is there such a thing? You know, I'd have to question that. With all the conglomerates, healthcare industry nowadays, is there a...
So why are the black millionaires in Baltimore not doing more? What do you think? Why aren't they doing more?
What has happened in America is what's happened in America. Divide and conquer. Those that have tend to keep. And the haves and the have-nots. Why? Because it seems to be more important to be recognized by those who have, if you have it, and keep it, and not necessarily spend it or share it, because that takes you out of the upper echelon, the upper class, and being with those that are rich. Rich is not important to me.
So for the future, for black history, what do you say? In Baltimore, politicians, pastors,
black history, education, black history. If we put more emphasis on history month, but history as a whole, put it into the schools more, get more involved with what made us what we are, and continue to support ourselves, us.